Welcome, everyone. My name is Teri Bybee, and I am the founder of Women Who Risk. And Mercury Retrograde is a near and dear friend to me, which means that we're really close and I get affected a lot. So this has been part of my gift to the community. We started many, many years ago, Kaylin and I. We took a long break and then we've been doing it again for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, something like that. So this is something that I know affects me, and I'm going to do some work around it for myself. And so it really felt appropriate way back in the day. And again, when we restarted it, to share this gift with the community because it does affect all of us. And if we can get some kind of handle on it so that we can be more in the flow, that helps us and the world around us. So I thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you showing up. I know there's a lot of people that have signed up that may not be able to come onto the video. I want everyone to know that whether you are listening to this live, listening to a recording, or even register after we do the session, it's all get you all in the flow of the energy, and you too will receive the benefits. So know that that's the case. And at the end of the session, we can talk more about how you can be supported going forward. So now I'm going to take a pause and ask Kaylin to talk to us a little bit about what is going on in the heavens.
Oh, so much is going on. I feel like Peter got this, whatever, cough, sinus, throat thing, whatever it was. And I didn't get it, didn't get it, didn't get it. And then suddenly a week later I had it and I'm still recovering from it. So I'm looking at it as a reset, as part of this reset. So what ha happened exact yesterday was the Saturn Neptune conjunction that everybody's been talking about, and that we've been looking at as like a major reset because it was at the zero Aries point. And zero Aries is the beginning of everything, the alpha point. Then it's like a point of new beginnings. And, the spring equinox was considered the new year for many, many years. And that is determined by when the sun reaches zero Aries and we have a balance of day and night. So that zero Aries point is very important. And so having Saturn and Neptune both there at the zero Aries point, they come together every 36 years or so. And uh, they're but they're not coming together in Aries. The last time they came together in Aries was in 1703, I think. And it wasn't zero Aries, it was like 11 degrees Aries. The last time they came together at the zero Aries point was like 6,143 BCE. It was like a long time ago. So this is a big deal, and it's a reset point that we're all experiencing. And so I think this timing of this Mercury retrograde repatterning is perfect because we all probably could use a reset. Plus, plus Mercury's going to go retrograde soon on the 25th or 26th, I think, depending on your time zone. And it's going to be in Pisces, so it won't cross the zero Aries point until April. So it's because it's going retrograde like 22 Pisces, and it comes back to 8 Pisces, and it's gonna conjunct the North Node 3 times, and that is unusual. So whenever a planet is conjuncting the North Node, it's actually for whatever reason that planet, whatever the archetypal energy we associate with that planet is being activated more towards its own destiny. So we look at the North Node as our divine destiny. And so I think it's already crossed it once on I'm sorry, February 12th, and then again on March 17th, and then the last time it crosses the North Node is March 22nd. And also what Mercury's been doing. Oh, let me just say, Mercury's the messenger. So it carries messages, and when it's going retrograde, we're used to thinking in a left brain linear way, and Mercury retrograde is more of a right brain, not so linear, not so logical and rational. And that can be a great time for lots of things that aren't logical and rational. But if you're trying to be logical and rational, it's not a great time. It can be challenging. Miscommunication can happen. It's like you think what you're saying and the other person is hearing might be just completely different things. I've had that experience myself a few times. So it's like being aware and going and just checking in and maybe asking, okay, so what did you just hear? What do you think I just said? Or what is it that you're really trying to say here? Because this is what I thought you were saying. And so that it's a really good time to check in more carefully. And so the other thing that's happening with this Mercury retrograde is it's trying Jupiter 3 times. And Jupiter currently is getting ready to station direct at 15 Cancer on March 10th. Sorry. And so uh and it's with the star Sirius, and that's a magical star of the ancient alchemists. So whenever a planet was with the star Sirius, the ancient alchemists did their high ceremonies. And they made amulets and talismans and elixirs and intentions and whatever it was that was like alive in the moment. And Jupiter's going to expand all of that. So if people feel inspired, especially on March 10th, when Jupiter is like as at its closest moment to being back with Sirius. This is it crossed Sirius already. Now it's coming back to station direct, and that doesn't happen very often either. And so, and then with Mercury trining that 3 times, so there's a we would think of that as like an ease in whatever the communication is from Jupiter to Mercury or Mercury to Jupiter and Sirius. And it's high magic. It just feels like this super high magical time. And those 3 trines are one's already happened February 16th, the other one's March 8th, and the last one's April 3rd. So just, and basically it means really this whole Mercury retrograde, we've got this energy present in the retrograde. So wow. Plus, we just went through this whole, like the major reset, and Saturn and Neptune are still at the 0 point and will be for a few more days, and then they start moving on. But we're just in this time that it's like, and for me, I feel like whatever it is that I got, it was like what I needed to clear. I'm trying to look at that way and have a positive attitude about it, and to clear out of the way so that ready to move into this new energy that has been activated for planet Earth and for each of us. So that's what I got to say.
Absolutely grateful to have heard that because, yes, reset sounds really good, both individually and for the collective. So
Yes. Yes.
thank you. And we truly appreciate you being able, Kaylin, to not only partner with me on this, but to be able to step past the cough and the yuck you got going on still as you're trying to heal yourself and
Yeah.
joining us just to share your wisdom. So thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you. And
I
sending
I
some
love
good
doing
healing
it, and so
vibes.
I'm really grateful that I had enough voice to do that. And yeah, I will see you all later. Mwah.
Blessings. All right. And so Christina has offered to be the voice of the group. And what that means for us is that she will be the one speaking aloud for the recording. And then everyone else, I do recommend that you speak the statements. We just, it's another way to internalize the energy that we're working with. So it just brings it, we are multifaceted beings. And so being able to hear it, to speak it, think about it, those are all ways for us to integrate the energy that we're working with. So you could speak it aloud, you could speak it in your head, but again, the auditory, it's a good option to bring that layer in when it comes to having the experience. So it's funny because I printed out our sheet and I printed teeny tiny. It's like, okay, so Mercury retrograde playing with me with that. So I might be looking at it like this. I'm just going to let you know now so I can read what it says, but it's all good. So welcome to Mercury retrograde repatterning so that we can more easily handle the energy that's coming. We are in the pre-shadow of it. It's usually a couple weeks prior, and then we get into the about 3 weeks, and then there's a couple post-week shadow. So you may have already noticed some stuff. I had printer issues this morning. That was just one of them. So, yeah, it's happening. All right. And I am absolutely immensely grateful to have tools that I can use to help me and help us. So thank you all for being here. Let's get started. So Christine, I'm going to ask you to answer for the group, and the rest of y'all can nod or, you know, be present. So Christina, I have your permission to muscle check the group through you.
Yes.
All right. So for the group's highest and best, we're going to start with orientation, with problems, with intentions today. All right. So we're looking for our intentions, and I do have a list of intentions. Let's see. And what's interesting are, or maybe not so interesting, is the energy that Caitlin explained. Um, Maybe part of it because we had several more problems than we had intentions today as far as what people turned in. So we may end up asking the group to add to that as well. So the question I had asked as far as the intention is, what would it take to shift any negative beliefs and feelings along with any self-judgment you have so you can experience genuine compassion for yourself and others? A little bit worried, but I hope you got there. So I have a list of what was set in. So checking first from the sheet. Let's see. So we need all of these. Oh, we do. All together. No, they're going to each be separate. They are. Okay. So some are words, some are phrases, um, some are sentences. So we're going to go with just exactly the way they are written. All right. So Christina, if you would say shore up threatened resources.
Shore up threatened resources.
And we are off for that. Say faith.
Faith.
Off. Persistence.
Persistence.
That's off. Say feeling physically.
Feeling physically.
That's off. I'm going to just check. Do we need to just put feeling in general as well? No? Okay. Say I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
Off. Say the miracle of belief
The miracle of belief
in the perfection of manifesting
and the perfection of manifesting.
my divine blueprint in this physical realm.
My divine blueprint in this physical realm.
Okay, off for that. Sounds beautiful though. I say I remain mindfully present
I remain mindfully present
in the here and now.
in the here and now.
And that is off. Well, I got a little chill with that one. Not sure why, but yay. Say I am at peace.
I am at peace.
That is off. Say self-love.
Self-love.
Off. I belong even though I'm different.
I belong even though I'm different.
Off. And that's interesting. I felt a little drop in my heart to the pit of my stomach. So we're feeling that one. Say forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
That's off. And say resonance repatterning.
Resonance repatterning.
Off. So one of our tools. All right. So those are the intentions that we'd set from that problem, but I want to open it up. It can be in answer to this. Yeah, we need to do this. Yeah. So it can be answer to that question in what needs to shift so you can experience genuine compassion for yourself and others. There were a lot of other words in there, but that's my shortened version. So what intentions do you want to set? What do you want or need in terms of this? I'm going to, first thought that came was positive, just positivity. Yeah, positivity. Belief in a greater good. Resilience. And these are words that are either coming from me or coming through me. So it might be things you're thinking. It might be something that's in the group energy, even of those that are not present in the moment. So you might experience that as well. So if you have a thought, this is an opportunity for you to speak out. So you can unmute your phones and add to this collective of statements. So we need more. We do. What other intentions do we want to set about shifting for genuine compassion for ourselves and others.
Trust.
Trust. An open heart. Compassion.
Receptivity.
Oh, nice. What else? What else do we want or need? Mm,
Faith.
faith. Got it. Something about grounded.
Grounded?
Yeah, something about grounded. Maybe it's just the word grounded. Yeah, that works. Strong foundation.
That's good.
Kindness. We already have compassion. There's still more.
I don't, Teri, help me. The ability to step aside from whatever's going on in the world for self-care.
Well, let's just say self-care to begin with.
Okay.
And then let's see, we need to add something more. So it's something about I don't know that the focus is the right word, but it's not, it's moving away from distractions of, some of the chaos and crazy going on. So if it's
Mm-hmm.
moving away from distractions, maybe it's peace. So if we've got self-care, if we have peace, what other words come that kind of fit that? I'm open to.
Tranquility.
Oh, that's a good one. Tranquility.
I think it's about it would be for me about giving myself permission to step away, that I don't have to be like so involved in it all the time.
All right. Permission. Is it to step away? Permission. Um, maybe it's just permission. Okay. But yeah.
That's spiritual retreat.
Oh, that's a good way to put it as well. Spiritual retreat. Let's just check. We need a list more? We don't. Okay, so that encompassed the energies we needed for today. So let's just see. In this list, there is there is a primary or primaries. Nope. So again, it's all of them. They can all be checked together. This time they can be checked together. All right. All right. So, and a lot of these are just words or phrases. So say positivity,
Positivity.
belief in a greater good,
Belief in a greater good.
resilience,
Resilience.
trust,
Rest.
an open heart,
An open heart.
compassion,
Compassion.
receptivity,
Receptivity.
grounded,
Grounded.
strong foundation,
Strong foundation.
kindness,
Kindness.
self-care,
Self-care.
peace,
Peace.
tranquility,
Tranquility.
permission,
Permission.
spiritual retreat.
Spiritual retreat.
And that's all off, but boy, it sounds lovely. I'm excited to get on for that. Okay, so here we go. So that was stating the intentions. Let's see, we need something more from this section, something from here. We're going to identify what motivates action towards the achievement of our intentions. We need something from A, we need B. All right, this is going to be a question for the group. Let me write out the prep statement. Then we'll ask the questions. All right, so the question, how will you feel when all these intentions are manifest? How will you feel? I'll throw out just a few. We had faith, forgiveness, kindness, uh, trust, belonging even though you're different, just to name a few. How will you feel when these are all manifest? And you can unmute to answer.
Safe,
Safe's a good one.
transcendent,
All right. I heard two speak, but I heard one word. I got transcendent, testing my spelling skills. What was the other thing said? Thought I heard two. No? I just heard good. I'll feel good. We need to list more. We do. How else will we feel? All of this is manifest. I hear love. We need to list more. Oh, that might have been it. Okay. So in this list, there is a primary or primaries. There is. It's this. Say so Christina, that's you and me now. Say my pleasurable feelings of love
my pleasurable feelings of love
motivate me to persevere
motivate me to persevere
in the face of every setback or failure.
in the face of every setback or failure.
We're actually on for that. Umbilically off. So at some unconscious level, something's getting in the way. Okay. C, we need something from C, we need something from D. We're going to look at the commitment needed. All right, we need something from A, from B. It's 100% commitment needed. We need to specify one of these intentions. No, so in general. And for the group, we need all of the options. No, we need this. Got a little theme going here. All right, say I'm 100% committed
I'm 100% committed
to manifesting these intentions with love,
to manifesting these intentions with love,
and I accept the divine plan for my life.
and I accept the divine plan for my life.
That is off. So love, once again. That's probably a good place to have that whole compassion thing, right? Okay. So that was here. We also need this one. No, we need something from E. We're going to identify the inner resources needed. We need something from A, B, C. All right. So this is another question for the group. You guys getting to play along today. So what inner strength or positive quality will help you achieve these intentions? What inner strength or positive quality? I'm going to say perseverance, belief. What else? Inner strength or positive quality?
Faith.
Okay. Need to list more? We do.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say love for people, just love for humanity.
Got it. Made my little heart ache. We need to list more. We don't. Okay. So there is a primary in this list. No, it's all of these things. Okay. So let me make the sentence make sense. Okay. There we go, Christina. Say, I have perseverance,
I have perseverance,
belief,
belief,
faith,
faith,
and love for humanity.
and love for humanity.
That is off. That sounds pretty beautiful too. Okay. We need something more from this section. Yes, something from D from E. Here's receptivity again. I know it was in our statement. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
that makes all things possible.
that makes all things possible.
And that is all. Whew, lots of heart feelings today. Okay, quick sip of water, and then we'll see where we're going next. So that was intentions for a new possibility. Next, we're going to look at orientation. We're going to look at problems next, problems into opportunities. Okay, and so once again, we do have our sheet. And the question I asked to help us think about the problems was, what limiting beliefs and thoughts do you have that feed feelings of not good enough, ultimately holding you back from expressing your true brilliance? So we've got a list here. So in this list, there is a primary or primaries. No, it's all of these things. Yes. Checked together? No. So once again, we're going to check these separately. Oops. Yep. Let me make sure these are all single lines. They are. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So a lot of these, once again, might maybe just be a word or a phrase. Say lack.
Lack,
We're on for that problem. Say lack of participation.
lack of participation,
That is on. Say negative memories.
negative memories,
That is on. Oops. Say fear of success.
fear of success,
On. Say unworthiness.
unworthiness.
On. Say I feel discouraged.
I feel discouraged.
That is on. Say, did we just say issues? Yeah. Say never going to heal my issues.
Never going to heal my issues.
That is on. And that could be physical, mental, emotional. Okay. Say, uh, I attained success,
I attain success,
but feel negative towards myself
but feel negative towards myself
when I hold myself back from attaining the highest level.
when I hold myself back from attaining the highest level.
That is on. Say never going to have enough money
Never going to have enough money
to be able to do what I want or need to.
to be able to do what I want or need to.
That is on. Say never going to have enough money
Never going to have enough money
to be able to do what is necessary
to be able to do what is necessary
to heal my physical and emotional bodies.
to heal my physical and emotional bodies.
That is on. Say, I'm never good enough.
I'm never good enough.
That is on. Say, I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
That is on. Say, loneliness.
Loneliness.
That is on. Feeling heavy, ladies, or gentlemen, whoever's listening. Say, I'm an outcast in my family.
I'm an outcast in my family.
That is on. Say, no one will buy or understand me.
No one will buy or understand me
What, okay, that I wrote this weird. Or what I share or create.
or what I share or create.
That is on. Do I need to restate that? No, our energy got it, even if my words got a little weak. Gook. All right. See, I compare myself to others,
I compare myself to others,
and I find that I'm less than,
and I find that I'm less than,
less trained,
less trained,
less experienced,
less experienced,
just less.
just less.
Oh, that was it right in the pit of the stomach. So that is on. Uh, Say there's no way others will hire me
There's no way others will hire me
or could seriously consider me
or could seriously consider me
as worthy of being paid for my work.
as worthy of being paid for my work.
That is on. Say others will see me as too old.
Others will see me as too old.
That is on. Say insecurity about my appearance
Insecurity about my appearance
and others' perceptions of my and others' perceptions of my appearance.
and others' perceptions of my appearance.
That is on. Say, others don't appreciate my gifts, talents, and skills.
Others don't appreciate my gifts, talents, and skills.
That is on. I'm wondering, do we need to say I don't? Nope. Say, others don't understand me.
Others don't understand me.
That is on. Say, I don't know or can't know what I want.
I don't know or can't know what I want.
That is on. Say, what I want is irrelevant
What I want is irrelevant
and can't possibly make an impact.
and can't possibly make an impact.
That is on. Say, I am incapable of choosing a home, career, or job
I'm incapable of choosing a home, career, or job
or relationship
or relationship
that is in an alignment with who I'm meant to be
that's in alignment with who I'm meant to be
and for my highest good.
and for my highest good.
You're on for that being incapable of all that. Okay. And one more on the sheet. Say, don't, I take up too much space.
I take up too much space.
And that is on. Okay. Lots of heavy energy we're carrying there. So let's just see. We need to actually gather some more problem statements. Nope, that covered all the energies we're needing to cover today. As far as okay, there we go. When the energetic yawns, it just means that we're already shifting the energies. Okay. And uh-oh, we might have started something here. It's okay. We work through it, we flow through it. Okay, here we go. Quick sip of water. All right, so there's something more we need as far as identifying our problems. Yes, something from B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Habit, behavior, shock, addiction. All right, this is a question for the group. What addiction needs to be identified that's in some way related to these problems? I'm just going to throw sugar out there because I'm having problems with it right now. What addiction needs to be identified that's in some way related to these issues? I know there's got to be stuff going through your head. Go ahead and say them.
Okay. Social media.
Okay. And immediately made me think the scroll of doom. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What else? What addiction needs to be identified?
Playing
This is
safe.
okay. I also heard my own opinion.
Mm.
We need to list more. Yep, there's more out there. What are we addicted to? Or what are you feeling coming up for the group that causes some of our issues? Ooh, I heard fear and I heard chaos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We need to list more. Nope, that rounded it out for us. Okay. Okay. So in this list, there's a primary or primaries. No, so it's all of these things again. They can all be checked together. They can. Okay. All right. And the way it's written works as a statement. So here we go. Say, I'm addicted to sugar,
I'm addicted to sugar,
social media,
social media,
playing it safe,
playing it safe,
my own opinion,
my own opinion,
fear and chaos.
fear and chaos.
We are on for all of that. Okay. It's funny the tricks your eyes will play on you because I wrote down sheet. It looked like shat. So it's like, okay, that's a little bit of the stuff we just been laying out. All right. Sorry, got a little giggle out of my own eyes. All right, so that was A. So we need something from C. We're going to identify the opportunity that the problem offers. We need something from A. Acceptance and gratitude is needed. So for the group, we need all of these options. No, we need this, this, this. So just the one. Oh, okay. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation,
I totally accept the present challenging situation.
free of resentment.
Free of resentment,
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
That is off. Okay, we need something from B? No. Oops. All right, we need something from this page. We do C, D, E, F, G, H. There's a neurotransmitter peptide or endorphin needed for optimal body-brain functioning. Let's see, which book is that? Okay. There we go. So for the group of the 7, the one that we're working with today is 1 to 4. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 is GABA, G-A-B-A. And there are multiple options. We need more than one. Then we need this, this, this. All right. Say, GABA allows me to relax my brain.
GABA allows me to relax my brain.
And that is off. And I was working with another group earlier today, and one of the things we talked about was mind chatter. And the fact of the matter is that mind chatter is rarely, you're doing great. I'm so wonderful. I've got all these skills. So our brain's busy, but it's not usually with the positivity. So this will be really nice to have GABA helping us to relax our poor little brains or our great big brains. All right. We need something more here. We do something from I. We're also going to identify the brain structure and brainwave needed. All right, so we're working with cerebral, limbic, reptilian. We're working with the reptilian brain or survival brain. And there's 6 different areas. Specifically today, we're working with 1 to 3, 1, 2. We're working with the midbrain. Okay, so the midbrain aids in many sensory and motor functions. It includes the visual reflex center and is part of the auditory pathway. It helps organize signals from the environment with our inner environment. All right, so with a statement, all right, say, I feel,
I feel,
I see,
I see,
I hear,
I hear,
I act.
I act.
We are off for that. Okay, let's see. So we also need the brainwave. We do. All right, so the brainwave needed is beta, alpha, theta, delta. It's the delta brainwave, which is where it's the deeply meditative, the peaceful superconscious. It's beyond the pain threshold, and it occurs in deep sleep states. So the delta brainwave, and it's between 1 and 4 cycles per second. So for us today, it's 1, 2, 3 cycles per second. We also need a point and numbers after. Nope. Okay. So we're checking the delta brainwave I had to write out the rest of my sentence. So we're checking the delta brainwave. Say 3 cycles per second
3 cycles per second
in the midbrain of my reptilian brain.
in the midbrain of my reptilian brain.
And that is off. Okay. All right. We need something from J. We need something from D. We need anything more from problems and opportunities. We do not. Break sip of water. All right. We need something from orientation. No, we need something from a repatterning. All right. Or still moving energy, but now made my nose itch. So my mom used to say at me I was going to kiss a fool. There's plenty out there. I bet I can find somebody. All right, here we go. And nothing to do with, ooh, sorry, just about knocked something over. Nothing to do with looking in the mirror either. All right, so we need something from primary, from unconscious, from chakra. So there's 4 different chakra repatternings. The one we need is one. One is the chakra repatterning. Okay. All right, we need to hear anything from the introduction. No. We need to identify any additional problems other than what we've already identified. No. Okay, so we're going to identify the primary chakra involved with the problem. And of the 7, it's 1 to 4, 5, 6. It's the brow chakra. And the non-coherence involved with the brow chakra. There are 10 here. So for us, it's something 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8. Writing it out. Say, I am unable to maintain centered awareness.
I am unable to maintain centered awareness.
We are on for that. Okay. We need something from E. No. From F. We're going to identify a chakra shock. Let's see. And it may be different from the brow chakra. So of the 7, it's 1 to 4, it's 1, it's 2. So it's the water chakra. Okay, and there's 13 here. So for us, it's something 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 6, 7. All right. Say shock from experiencing a storm at sea.
Shock from experiencing a storm at sea.
That is on. And I really felt that in my heart. And I definitely believe this could be metaphorical. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. All right. Do we also need the sub water chakra? Yeah, so that's the soles of the feet for water. That's the sub chakra. And there are 4. So for us, we need 1. All right. Say shock from injuries to the feet.
Shock from injuries to the feet.
That is on. And of course, you might have had some, big injury of some sort, but I don't know a single soul that hasn't bumped their baby toe on the door frame or on the bed frame or right. So we've all had shocks to the feet in one way or another, whether it's little ones, which the baby toe is little, but it feels, or what other injury you might have had. So just want to call our attention to the possibilities there. All right, we need something from G. We do not. We're going to identify the physical resonance involved. And again, it could be different from the brow. So let's just see of the 7. It's 1 to 4. It's 1. It's 2. We're back to water again. Oh, I need to flip my page. So we're looking at water again. Okay. Here we go. So water. There are 18. So, and water is the pelvic chakra, just FYI, if you may or may not have known that. So there's 18. For the group, we need something 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 3 options. We need all of them. We need this one. We need any others. Nope. All right, say bloating.
Bloating.
We are on for that physical aspect of water. We also need something from the subchakra. So, yep, soles of the feet as well. And there are 10. So for us, we need something 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Numbness of the feet. All right, say numbness of the feet.
Numbness of the feet.
We are on for that. Okay. We need something for my. We're looking at the vertebrae involved. Looks like a sip of water. All right, so the vertebrae are associated to our first 5 chakras. Because once we get to the brow and the crown, we're obviously outside of the vertebrae. So we're working with the more physical aspects of self when we talk about the vertebrae. All right, so of the 5, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Today we're looking at 4, which is thoracic vertebrae. So it's T1 through 12. And for us today, we need T1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, T3. So T3 is associated with bronchitis, pleurisy, pneumonia, congestion, and influenza. Oh, we had influenza going around like crazy. So T3 associated with all that. We have 3 different statements. The one we need is 1, 2, 3. We need both these options. We do together. No, so 2 separate statements. All right. Say, I am cut off from the world.
I am cut off from the world.
We are on for that. Say, I am cut off from people.
I am cut off from people.
We are on for that as well. Okay. And the thoracic vertebrae are associated with the heart chakra. Okay. We need something from J. We do. We're going to identify the chakra circuit disruption involved. So all of our chakras have triad circuitry. So they have a positive polarity, usually above the midline, a neutral polarity around the midline, and a negative polarity below the midline. So we need something from earth, water, fire, air. So we're back to air or the heart chakra. And it's in the positive pole of my shoulders or lungs. The neutral pole of my kidneys or colon. Yes. Kidneys. Yes. Also colon. No. Negative pole of my ankles or calves. Yes. Ankles. No. Calves. Both calves. Yes. Okay. So again, it might be something you notice on a physical level. Say disrupted energy of my air chakra
Disrupted energy in my air chakra.
at the neutral pole of my kidneys
At the neutral pole of my kidneys.
and the negative pole of my calves.
And the negative pole of my calves.
That is on. And the first thought I had around kidneys is also our ancestral energy. quick sip of water. Mouth is running dry. All right. We also need something from K, which is identifying chakra distortions. And we're working with the brow chakra with this one. Make sure that's the one we had, right? Our very first one. Oops. Okay, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Yes, brow. Okay. So we have more than one because this is multiple options. We have more than one. We do. So we'll just do them one at a time. We need something from A, no. From B, yes. We need up, down, left, right. All right. Say my brow chakra is tipped to the right.
My brow chakra is tipped to the right.
That is on. It's funny. I noticed I also tilted my head when I said it. And I don't know if it looked to the right to you, but it was to my right. All right. We need something from C. Yes. Say my brow chakra is underactive.
My brow chakra is underactive.
Yeah, on for that. With all the static in the world, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are having trouble tapping into the brow, into our wisdom, our inner knowing, our intuition. We gotta separate out all that static. Stay here. We need something from D. We need something from E. So those were our statements around the brow disruption or the brow distortion. We are going to identify the coherent chakra quality needed in relation to the problem. So of the 7, it's 1 to 4, 5, 6, 7 with the crown chakra. All right. And there are 9 statements for us. We need something 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3. All right. Say, I am inspired by the divine
I am inspired by the divine
and inspire others with the divine.
and inspire others with the divine.
We're off for that. Okay, so that takes us to the end of that repatterning. So let's just check to see what more we might need. So back to the mandala, and you guys may or may not have seen it. So our mandala, not a linear process. It's going to take us wherever we need to go in a very non-linear, creative, kind of Mercury retrograde kind of fashion. Okay, so for the group, we need something from orientation. Okay, so there was something more. I thought that felt like it. All right, we need orientation to self. We need something from A, B, C, D. Trust and love is needed. Is it others? Yeah. All right, say, I have confidence in myself
I have confidence in myself
and I trust my inner knowing.
and I trust my inner knowing.
I love myself and others,
I love myself and others,
and I feel loved by others.
and I feel loved by others.
And that's all. All right, felt that in the heart. We need something more here. We need something from E, from A, F. Faith is needed. It's our child aspect. It is. We need an age. We do not. It's through me as the practitioner. Yes. Resonance repatterning. Yes. And something other. Nope. Okay. Say my child aspect has faith.
My child aspect has faith.
I can receive help through Teri as my practitioner.
I can receive help through Teri as my practitioner.
and resonance repatterning.
And resonance repatterning.
And that is off. All right. We need something from C. Yes, so orientation to others is needed. Let me check something. There was something more here needed? No. Okay. So orientation to others is needed. We need A, yes. All right. Say, I feel welcomed, loved, and accepted.
I feel welcomed, loved, and accepted.
My presence brings pleasure to others.
My presence brings pleasure to others.
I welcome others with pleasure.
I welcome others with pleasure.
We're off for that. We need something from V, from C, from D. Orientation to time is needed. We need A, yes. All right. Say, I am anchored in the present and in my body.
I'm anchored in the present and in my body.
So I move with focused attention toward my purpose.
So I move with focused attention toward my purpose.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And that is I love that statement. It's one of my absolute favorites. All right, we need something from B. We do. Say, I pace myself.
I pace myself.
Staying in rhythm with my own best timing.
Staying in rhythm with my own best timing.
So I cope with challenges as positive opportunities.
So I cope with challenges as positive opportunities.
For extraordinary outcomes.
For extraordinary outcomes.
And that is, oh, okay. We need any other statements from orientation? No. We need any other statements for this session? No. It's an orientation modality that's going to bring us into balance. Yes. Okay. All right. So there's two different types. There's energized and there's soothing. So the one we need is something from energized. Okay. There's 10 here. So the modality that's going to help anchor this shift of resonance, this higher vibration, is something 1 to 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Brain integrating cross crawls. Okay, I'm going to have to get up so I can show y'all. I'm going to have to change the direction. I've got my camera and all kinds of stuff. Okay, and if for some reason you can't stand, you can do the seated. It's got a little, I'm going to say it's a little more effective standing because of just that's the way the brain gym works. But you do what you can do with your system. All right, so I'm going to first want to turn to it, and then I'm going to tell you about it, and then we're going to do it. Okay. It's quite simple yet effective. Okay, so brain integrating cross crawls. This movement, used in different healing and educational systems for learning and body coordination, simultaneously activates the left and right hemispheres of your brain. Brain integrating cross crawls is excellent to do when your thinking is unclear or confused, when communication is difficult, when you need to increase your learning capacity, memory retention, or quick thinking. For athletes, dancers, and actors, brain integrating cross crawls are particularly important for high-level body coordination and memorizing lines, steps, and movements, and especially in stressful conditions. Okay, I gotta move some books. Started piling all my books right here. Move my books so I can change the angle of the camera. What am I trying to get to? There we go. I'll stand in front of my printer. Okay, and let's change this around so maybe it shines on me a little bit and not block the picture too much. Let's see. Okay, can't see my head. I don't know that you need to actually. I'm going to leave it like that because I need you to see this part of my body. All right. So just imagine there's a floating head out there. It's attached to me. All right. So it's quite simple. What we're going to do is we're going to tap the opposite knee. So you're crossing the midline. So tapping the opposite knee. Okay. You can add a little twist to it because again, we're crossing the midline. You can move a little faster, a little slower, whatever feels right. And if you want to get a little bit creative, you can actually tap behind. So you can tap the heel behind yourself. But be really careful with that one. Takes a little more balance. All right, and then back to the front. I'm going to just check. We are complete. We are. Good job, people. All right, now let me reorient again. So that one's super simple and very effective. And you heard how it can help us, which I think we often need a lot of in our lives, right? To help us with communication, thinking being unclear, increasing learning capacity, memory retention, or quick thinking. And if you're an actor, dancer, or athlete, it's even more helpful with that body and mind coordination. So that was the brain integrating cross crawls. So let's just check. Another modality is needed. Nope, that was the one. Okay, so then we should be able to check statements now. Yes. Okay. We're going to start at the beginning. We are. Okay, another quick sip of water. Okay. So we started with our intentions. And we actually have quite a few intentions. This first long set is individual. So we're going to do a word at a time or a phrase at a time. Oh wait, intentions. It's a shorter list. Here we go. Say, shore up threatened resources.
Shore up threatened resources.
We are now on for that. Say, faith.
Faith.
On. Persistence.
Persistence.
On. All right. Say, feeling physically.
Feeling physically.
That is on. Say, I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
That is on. Say, the miracle of belief
The miracle of belief
and the perfection of manifesting
and the perfection of manifesting.
my divine blueprint in this physical realm.
My divine blueprint in this physical realm.
That is on. Say, I remain mindfully present in the here and now.
I remain mindfully present in the here and now.
Yay, that is on. Say, I am at peace.
I'm at peace.
On. Say, self-love.
Self-love.
On. Say, I belong even though I'm different.
I belong even though I'm different.
On. Say, forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
On. Say, resonance repatterning.
Resonance repatterning.
That's on. So those were all the tools that we first came up with to help us experience genuine compassion for ourselves and others. And then we have a list of additional intentions we came up with together, all together. Say, positivity.
Positivity.
Belief in a greater good.
Belief in a greater good.
Resilience.
Resilience.
Trust.
Trust.
An open heart.
An open heart.
Compassion.
Compassion.
Receptivity.
Receptivity.
Grounded.
Grounded.
Strong foundation.
Strong foundation.
Kindness.
Kindness.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Peace.
Peace.
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Permission.
Permission.
And spiritual retreat.
Spiritual retreat.
That is all on. Yay. And then when all of that is manifest, we've got this. Say, my pleasurable feelings of love
My pleasurable feelings of love
motivate me to persevere
motivate me to persevere
in the face of every setback or failure.
in the face of every setback or failure.
And that's actually umbilically on. So that's at an unconscious level, even. All right. Say, I'm 100% committed to manifesting these intentions
I'm 100% committed to manifesting these intentions
with love,
with love,
and I accept the divine plan for my life.
and I accept the divine plan for my life.
That is on. Say, I have perseverance,
I have perseverance,
belief,
belief,
faith,
faith,
and love for humanity.
and love for humanity.
These are our qualities, our strengths that we're using. Say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
I am receptive to the field of limitless energy
that makes all things possible.
that makes all things possible.
That is on. Then we had our problem statements, and we did have a longer list of problems that we are shifting out of. Yay. These are all individual to begin with. Say lack.
Lack,
Clear. Say lack of participation.
lack of participation,
Cleared. Say negative memories.
negative memories,
Cleared. Say fear of success.
fear of success,
Cleared. Unworthiness.
unworthiness.
Cleared. Say I feel discouraged.
I feel discouraged,
Cleared. Say never going to heal my issues.
never going to heal my issues,
Cleared. Never going to have enough money
never going to have enough money
to be able to do what I want or need to.
to be able to do what I want
Want?
or need to.
Got it. Cleared. Say never going to have enough money
Never going to have enough money
to be able to do what is necessary
to be able to do what is necessary
to heal my physical and emotional bodies.
to heal my physical and emotional bodies.
Cleared. Say I'm never good enough.
I'm never good enough.
Cleared. Say I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
Cleared. Say loneliness.
Loneliness.
Cleared. I'm an outcast in my family.
I'm an outcast in my family.
Cleared. Say no one will buy. I'm going to say it the way I wrote it the first time. No one will buy or understand me
No one will buy or understand me
or what I share or create.
or what I share or create.
Cleared. And just to clarify, so there's no weird energy out there, it's not to buy the person, it's to buy what they share or create. But the words got all mixed up when I wrote them down. All right. Say I compare myself to others
I compare myself to others
and find that I am less than,
and find that I am less than,
less trained,
less trained,
less experienced,
less experienced,
just less.
just less.
Clear that bad puppy out of there. Yay. All right. Say there's no way others will hire me
There's no way others will hire me
or could seriously consider me
or could seriously consider me
as worthy of being paid for my work.
as worthy of being paid for my work.
Cleared. Say others will see me as too old.
Others will see me as too old.
Cleared. Say insecurity about my appearance
Insecurity about my appearance
and others' perceptions of my and others' perceptions of my appearance.
and others' perceptions of my appearance.
Cleared. That was kind of like a Sally sells seashells kind of statement. All right. Say others don't appreciate my gifts, talents, and skills.
Others don't appreciate my gifts, talents, and skills.
Cleared. Say others don't understand me.
Others don't understand me.
Cleared. All right. Say I don't know or can't know what I want.
I don't know or can't know what I want.
Cleared. Say what I want is irrelevant
What I want is irrelevant
and can't possibly make an impact.
and can't possibly make an impact.
Cleared. Yay. Say, I'm incapable of choosing a home, career, or job or relationship
I'm incapable of choosing a home, career, job, or relationship
that is in alignment with who I am meant to be
that is in alignment with who I'm meant to be
and for my highest good.
and for my highest good.
Cleared that. Yay. Say, I take up too much space.
I take up too much space.
Cleared. All right. So that was the problems from the sheet. Let's see. And we didn't have additional. Okay. Then we had quick sip. Say, I am addicted to sugar,
I'm addicted to sugar,
social media,
social media,
playing it safe,
playing it safe,
my own opinion,
my own opinion,
fear and chaos.
fear and chaos.
Weird. I think that's fabulous. I'm excited about that one. All right. Say, I totally accept the present challenging situation,
I totally accept the present challenging situation,
free of resentment.
free of resentment,
I am grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
and grateful for the growth this challenge offers me.
That is on. Yay. All right. You need a quick sip of water, Christina?
Yes, thank you.
Got to take care of ourselves. And she might be feeling a bit of the energy since she's the voice of the group today, too. All right. So here we go. Say, GABA allows me to relax my brain.
GABA allows me to relax my brain.
Okay, that is on. And we're working with the midbrain of the reptilian brain. Say, I feel,
I feel,
I see,
I see,
I hear,
I hear,
I act.
I act.
That is on. And then the brainwave, checking the delta brainwave. Say 3 cycles per second
3 cycles per second
in the midbrain of my reptilian brain.
in the midbrain of my reptilian brain.
That is on. Then we moved to the chakra repatterning, and it was the brow chakra associated to our problems. Say, I am unable to maintain centered awareness.
I am unable to maintain centered awareness.
Weird. And then working with the water chakra, say, shock from experiencing a storm at sea.
Shock from experiencing a storm at sea.
Weird. And then the subchakra for water, soles of the feet, say, injuries to the feet.
Injuries to the feet.
Weird. Okay. All right. And then we're on the physical aspect, also water, say bloating.
Bloating.
Weird. Soles of the feet, subchakra, say numbness of the feet.
Numbness of the feet.
Weird. And then we're working with T3 for the vertebrae. Say, I am cut off from the world.
I am cut off from the world.
Cleared. Also T3, say, I'm cut off from people.
I am cut off from people.
Cleared. All right. And this was the heart chakra. Say, disrupted energy in my air chakra.
Disrupted energy in my air chakra.
At the neutral pole of my kidneys.
At the neutral pole of my kidneys.
And the negative pole of my calves.
And the negative pole of my calves.
Weird. And then say my brow chakra is tipped to the right.
My brow chakra is tipped to the right.
Weird. I need to say something about that. No. Say my brow chakra is underactive.
My brow chakra is underactive.
Weird. All right. And then what was to bring us into balance is the crown chakra. Say I am inspired by the divine.
I am inspired by the divine.
And inspire others with the divine.
And inspire others with the divine.
That is on. And then we finish with orientation. Say, I have confidence in myself.
I have confidence in myself.
And I trust my inner knowing.
And I trust my inner knowing.
I love myself and others.
I love myself and others.
and I feel loved by others.
and I feel loved by others.
That is on. Yay. Say, my child aspect has faith.
My child aspect has faith.
I can receive help through Teri as my practitioner
I can receive help through Teri as my practitioner
and resonance repatterning.
and resonance repatterning.
Yay. So getting you on for getting everything you can from today's session. So yay. All right. Say, I feel welcomed, loved, and accepted.
I feel welcomed, loved, and accepted.
My presence brings pleasure to others.
My presence, that dropped out.
My presence brings pleasure to others.
My presence brings pleasure to others.
I welcome others with pleasure.
I welcome others with pleasure.
And that is on. Yay. Say, I'm anchored in the present and in my body.
I'm anchored in the present and in my body.
So I move with focused attention toward my purpose.
So I move with focused attention to my purpose.
And what is toward my purpose.
Toward my purpose.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
And what is energizing, coherent, and life-giving.
That is on. Yay. I pace myself.
I pace myself.
Staying in rhythm with my own best timing.
Staying in rhythm with my own best timing.
So I cope with challenges as positive opportunities.
So I cope with challenges as positive opportunities.
For extraordinary outcomes.
For extraordinary outcomes.
Yay, that is on. Okay, so that took us through all of our statements. So let's just check. There's something more needed for this session. No, this session is complete. Ooh. And I'm so considering the fact that with what Kaylin shared at the beginning about this whole reset thing, I'm then not surprised by the weight of the sessions, the 2 sessions I've done today. There was a lot for us to work with when we're doing this major reset. So something just I want to put out there and let you know. So all the work that we've done, you're getting all the benefits, whether you're listening here on with me right now, whether you listen to the recording later, or whether you actually sign up even after the session and then have an opportunity to listen to the recording. And if nobody listens to the recording, they still get the benefits because it's energy. Energy has no restrictions of time or space. I also wanted to just make you all aware, I haven't really talked about this, but if you're looking for ongoing support, I have a Changing the World for Women monthly forum that's similar to this, and that it's a group session. It's very affordable, and you get exponential benefits because you're working in group. That's one of the things I love about working in group. And we are in 2026, I decided to focus on the issues that had come up for us as women in 2025. And so last month it was about moving past survival mode. How do we move past survival mode? This month it was about desire without apology, really asking for what we want. So these are the type of themes that we look at in CWW, or Changing the World for Women. And that's Women Who Risk /CWW if you want to go check it out. Just another way for you to maintain your energies. I personally get a repatterning weekly. I feel like we just got to take care of ourselves, right? In whatever way is best for you. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free, please, to reach out. Of course, there's also individual mentoring, but I'm here, and not only am I supporting myself with the work that I do. Oh, thank you, Cass. But I'm also so invested in supporting my community, and especially I'm just really drawn to supporting the women supporting women. I think it's so important. So just know that I'm here and available in a multitude of ways, and we will do another Mercury retrograde repatterning because it's coming back around, whether we're ready for it or not. Okay, I want to open it up to any kind of questions, comments, things you might have experienced that was cool and you want to share with everybody. Anything from anyone?
I mean, this is kind of random, but I think it's interesting. The last two sessions I've been in, this group one and an individual had to do some stuff brain gym. So I think that's,
Oh,
and I've never had that really with you, Teri, all these years until this week.
wow.
So,
That is
hmm
interesting.
yeah.
Well, and we do live a lot in our heads, don't we? So being able to do a brain gym to kind of clear all that stuff,
hmm
kind of
hmm
interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else from anyone? All right, then I have just one more thing to share. Well, I guess it's two in a sense. Be the witness. Be the witness of your life so that you can see the shifts that occur. It might be something really, minor. Maybe you just feel better after having done the session today, but you might have something magical happen. Be the witness. Be aware of the energy you've worked with today and what it can do for you. And you can watch for it in like three different ways. It can be personal coherence awareness. You literally feel better and on whatever level. It could be awareness coherence. You're more in touch with, I'm going to call it the silver lining, the gifts that you get from the challenges that you experience. And you actually experience them in a different way, being more receptive to whatever the greater good that might be coming out of that. Or it might be relationship coherence, where you notice that you're relating differently with others, or they're relating differently from you, or even support shows up that you weren't expecting. These are all ways that you can watch for the shift. The second thing is we did a lot of work here. It was big work. It was kind of heavy work. So don't be surprised if you have to integrate in some way. So one of the things to help that is drink lots of water, be gentle with yourself over the next 24 hours, and just pay attention, right? If you start feeling weird, take a moment. Use the gentle breathing. Is that the one we did today? Oh, we did cross crawls. So you can also just don't breathe. That's what I did earlier in my earlier session today. So be gentle with yourselves. Use the tools you have. Take care of yourselves. And thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being part of this energy and helping us to move through it and get more in the flow so that we can experience life with more coherence. All right, y'all.
Thank
Love
you.
you. Take care.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you, Christina, for being our voice.
Thanks
Yeah.
for doing this.
All right. Talk to you guys in 2, 3 months. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.